Hello, today we're going to work on lesson 19 and the homework helper is on page 161 and 162, but we're going to begin our work together on page 163. Page 163. And the problems that are must-dos are going to be number 1, A, B, C, D, and E. And then on the back side of your paper, number 4. All right, make sure you're on page 163, and we will go ahead and begin. So here we notice we have to pay attention. Our first number is 280. That's our big number. We're going to subtract 90. We have to pay attention and make sure everything's lined up on the right side here, right? So the 0 goes in the ones place, the 9 goes in the tens place, and then we can subtract. Okay, you're going to do this one. Let's go over to B. 450. Remember, pause the video as you need to. Minus 284. All right. 0 minus 4. Can we do that? No, we can't. There's more on the floor. This line right here is your floor. More on the floor. Go next door. Is somebody home? They are. So we can go ahead and borrow here. Cross out the 5. It's going to become a 4. The 0 is going to become what? 10. That's right. Remember, this is the tens place. We take 110 and we give it to the ones place. This is why we used our chips. This is why this is important. 10 minus 4. Can we do it now? We can. 10 minus 4 is 6. 4 minus 8. Remember, we're not saying 8 minus 4. 8's on the floor. Is there more on the floor? There is. We have to go next door. We're going to borrow from the hundreds place. This is going to become a 3. We're going to give that 100 over here to the tens in the form of 10 in the form of, 10 tens. 10 tens makes 100. We're going to cross out the 4. It's going to become 14, right? Because we gave it 10 more. 14 minus 8. What's 14 minus 8? It's 6. And 3 minus 2, can we do it? If I have $3, can I buy something that costs 2? I can. All right, I would also like you to check your work today. Start at the bottom, work your way up. What is the opposite of subtraction? Addition. So 166 plus 284. We should come back to our top number, 450. 6 plus 4, what is it? 10. By now we know the 0 goes in the ones place, the 1 goes in the tens place. 1 plus 7, or 1 plus 6, I gave you the answer, is 7. Plus 8 is 7 plus 8. 7's 1 less than 8, so I can double it and take 1 away, right? So 15. The 5 goes here, the 1 goes up here. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Does 450 equal 450? It does. Nice work. Make sure you set these problems up. If you want to build it, remember you can do this still using this. You can say hundreds, tens, ones, and you can build it here still. Use this. This will help you. 423. This is the number we're going to build. So we have 1, 2, 3 ones, 1, 2, 2 tens, and how many hundreds? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause it and draw it out if you need to. When we set this up, we have 423 minus 136. 3, take away 6. Can we do it? No, this is the floor. Is there more on the floor? There is. Go next door. See, we can't take 6 away. We're going to go over here. We're going to cross off a 10. How many ones do I have to replace that 1 10 with? 10 ones. Okay, I added my 10s. I kind of had to add them goofy. All right, so we took a 10. We only have 1 10 left. And now we have how many over here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 1 in the middle makes 13. 13 minus 6. Can I do that? I can. 13 minus 6 is 7. 1 minus 3. 3's on the floor. More on the floor. Go next door. See, I can't take 3 away. I only have 1 left. We're going to go over here. We're going to cross out 100. How many 10s make 100? 10 10s. Good. Okay, so I have 10, 11 ones now. Or 11 10s. 11 10s, right? It's in the 10 spot. 11 minus 3. 1, 2, 3. How many's left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't forget the one up there. 11 minus 3 is 8. Ah, we forgot to cross off our ones. We took 13 minus 6. Let's do that. Okay. Lastly, our hundreds. Uh-oh, I have a 4 here. I only have 3 over here. I forgot to cross this out and make it a 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. All right, here is that strategy. If you want to draw it out, you just draw it out, just like we did with the chips in class. You are to finish A, D, and E. Oh, let's do E together. This is one that was tricky in the classroom. 900 minus 58. Can I write 58 here? No, the 8 is in the ones place. It has to go here. The 5 is in the tens place. It needs to go here. Let's draw my lines for my place value. See, it looks just like that. We proved our answer here with this model. We proved our answer before using addition to check it. Okay, 900 minus 58. Do I have any ones up top? Nope, there's more on the floor. I need to go next door. Uh-oh. Is anybody home? Nobody's home. We're going to go next door again. We're going to borrow from the 9. Cross it off. It becomes an 8. The 0 becomes 10. But we still have nobody home here. So now we cross off the 10. It becomes a 9. And this 0 becomes a 10, right? We had to borrow twice. 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 5 is 4. 8 minus nothing is 8. If we wanted to prove this using the place value chart, we have 900 as the number we're building. I have 9. Do I have any 10s? Do I have any 1s? No. We always start in the ones column. When we subtract, when we add, we're going to start over here. 8, take 8 away. I can't do it. Can I borrow from here? I can't. So I have to go to the hundreds. I'm going to take 100 away. I'm going to replace it with how many 10s? 10 10s, because 10 times 10 equals 100. Good. I still don't have any 1s. I still can't do my subtraction. I have to take a 10, and I have to use it to give how many 1s? 10 1s equals 10. Good. And now I can take away my 58, right? Okay. 1, 2. I had 2 left. Good. Now can I take away my 5? I can. I have 4 left. We're good. And I have 800. So my answer matches up. please finish letter A and letter D. Make sure you prove your problem either by drawing your place value model or by checking it with addition. Either way works. Let's take a look at our word problems. Number 2, the total weight of a giraffe and her calf is 904 kilograms. How much does the calf weigh? Use a tape diagram to model your thinking. Well, look back and they show you a tape diagram on page 162. Use that to help you solve number 2. Number 3. The Erie Canal runs 584 kilometers from Albany to Buffalo. Salvador travels on the canal from Albany. He must travel 396 kilometers before he reaches Buffalo. How many kilometers has he traveled so far? And number 4, this is the last must do. Those two were bonus problems. Mr. N here, he fills 2 inflatable pools. The kiddie pool holds 185 liters of water. The larger pool holds 600 liters of water. How much more does the larger pool hold than the kiddie pool? So here's the kiddie pool at 185. And the larger pool holds 600 more. So it's pretty big, right? So it holds that 185 plus 600 more, right? So how do we find out how much more? Oh, I did that wrong. I'm sorry. Scribble this out. The larger pool holds 600 altogether, right? How much more does the larger pool hold? So here's the big pool, 600 altogether. Here's the small pool. Here's the difference. What is the difference between those two? So 600 is my big number. Am I going to add or subtract to find out what this is? This space is smaller. I have 2 smaller numbers making up a big number. I need to subtract to find that number. 600 minus 185. Be careful. More on the floor. Go next door. No one's home. More on the floor. Go next door. Make sure you borrow to the tens and then you borrow from the tens and give it to the ones. All right, you got this. Don't worry if you make a mistake. I did. I just kept on going. You can too.